Today's episode of the Open Mic Podcast is brought to you by Mechanics Bank. Mechanics Bank is here to help you with everyday life, whether that's buying a home, renovating a kitchen, or paying for college. They have the products and, more importantly, the people to help you breathe easy and say, that's better. Check out mymechanics.com, call, or visit today to see how you can make banking better for you. Mechanics Bank is an equal housing lender. Welcome back to another episode of the Open Mic Podcast. I'm your host, Noah Jones, and today I'm being joined by the Sad Hour group, New Era Cam, and Ben Whitley, a.k.a. Spy Kid.
Yep, that's me.
That was
That's
such a
it.
great introduction. It's
No,
not going
that
to
was
get
really
much
great.
better than
That was
that.
really
Like
good.
That was
took
super
our
smooth.
shot, man.
Yeah, for sure. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. My phone just vibrated. I'm sorry. Just a little fantasy sports stuff. No big deal. Talk to me a little bit about what's going on. I've never really talked with you about this whole rap game that you're going through, but
I don't know,
no more pool boy, unfortunately for me.
Yeah.
But talk to me a little bit of what's happening in your life.
I don't know. It's kind of like random. It was just like a series of me and Cameron
Getting trashed.
Yeah, getting very trashed, and just like going back to my house, and he was playing drums one night, and I was playing guitar. And he makes beats too, and we've never made music together before.
Yeah, I'm not good at the actual drums, but I could kind of like.
Yeah.
I just played
Get
a
an
little.
idea.
Yeah, and I was like,
Exactly.
you know what? Like, this sounds sick. Like,
No, yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
let's turn this into a real song, and then next day, boom.
Yeah, this
Like,
is like
just made it
music's
happen.
definitely new for me too. Like I wouldn't say I'm a rapper at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, people call it like rap, but it has a hip hop style beat, but I would not call it rap at
Yeah.
all.
What would you call it then?
I don't know.
I would call it sad hour.
Okay, all right. Kind of like the Beatles genre on iTunes, where it's like, well, we have nothing else to call it, so we'll just call it the band.
No, yeah, literally, exactly.
Cool. So it's obviously a big difference between your emo pool boy
Oh, for
days.
sure.
Talk to me a little bit about the differences between that.
I don't know. I feel like Pool Boy, my idea for Pool Boy is very much like go towards like the live thing. Like it was like I loved playing in Pool Boy. Obviously, I wouldn't have done it for so long. Like the shows were fun and people singing along. But like this, I feel like I'm putting like more work into the actual creating of the songs instead of just like playing like two chords and just yelling,
Sure.
which was fun. Like I love that. But this is like
They might have been two chords, but they were very chill.
Yeah, I know.
Give yourself some
Nice
credit.
ass.
See, yeah, no, exactly. No, but it was like this is definitely different for me. So I think I got a little burnt out on doing the same thing over and over and over.
Okay.
This is like really hard for me to write. Like Cam will have his verse done, and like 3 hours later, I'm like, I think I might have a melody for it.
Nah, he gets.
Yeah, it's a lot harder for me to write to this, but it's new and like fun.
So
I
talk
think.
me through that. Why is it harder? Because I mean, music is music,
Yeah,
but it's
I
definitely
don't know.
different.
It's,
I think
I
it's
feel like
because
it's
new
because
for me.
we're creating it in like a different order versus like.
No, exactly. I used to
'cause-
like sit down and play guitar and write words while I'm writing guitar,
Sure.
but now we like create the beat, the chords, and everything, and then I write to that. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
Yeah.
Okay. And so the song that you've given me to play today is "Running Away"
Yep.
by New Era Cam. There's a multiplying sign in there? Is that like
It's
with-
like X.
You're gonna have
like,
to
it's
teach
like
me to be cool for a
New
second, I
Cam
think.
and Spy Kid.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's
exactly,
what that
yeah.
means.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've always used the plus sign, but
A
you're
plus
using
sign.
an X, I guess.
Yeah.
We multiply our talents and that's what
That's-
I just came up with that on the spot.
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah, I was like,
Genius. Gotcha. So this is Running Away with New Era Cam and multiplied by, divided by, forever with,
Yeah.
Spy Kid.
Forever
equals
with.
Equals
I like
sad
Forever
hour.
with.
Forever
Yeah.
with Pythagorean theorem. I've already forgotten what we were talking about.
really good.
But you have 5 other songs
Mm-hmm.
to complete your EP, which you're expecting to have out by the summer.
Yeah, I'd like to have it out at some point in June. I think is kind of our goal, like early June. I'm guessing.
Yeah, but
like
we got a
18.
pretty good start. We're like 3 or 4 songs in now,
Yeah, exactly.
which
Okay.
is nobody knows that.
Usually we only
but-
work. Yeah, no, yeah. So we go pretty quick too. As soon as we get an idea, we usually finish that song the day or the next day.
Oh wow!
Close to it,
And
yeah.
the trick is we have to be really drunk and then like it just spills out and we just are on a roll.
Gotcha.
Like,
we usually
that's-
get really drunk and record a really bad version of it, and
Sure.
then the next morning we finish it.
Yeah, we
That's
fix
kinda
it.
like
but that-
the, yeah.
yeah,
So then maybe your next album should be called like The Hangover series.
No, yeah, it's the Hangover
Something.
series.
Yeah.
No, exactly. I mean, all these songs kind of are the Hangover series,
Yeah,
honestly.
legitimate.
Well, talk to me about how Running Away was created. You said it all
that's sick.
began at a local dive bar.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we were at Clubhouse, of course.
Is that a dive bar? Maybe I just offended them completely.
No, I mean, it's like,
What's the definition?
I always sort of
dive
feel
bar?
gross after leaving it. So.
yeah, I think it's because I do things that make myself feel
Oh yeah,
gross,
no, it's
like,
absolutely
like
on
my
me, but I
drink-
still feel that
No,
way.
exactly. I agree. No, I forget the question. What was that question again?
How did we come up with Running Away?
Oh, I don't really know, dude.
Well, essentially, we just got trashed.
Yeah.
It was, me, you, and Lexi we all got off work. We're like, let's go get drunk naturally, and we ended up-
Naturally?
yeah,
What
yeah,
else are we gonna
naturally.
do?
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So we end up at Ben's house, and he has a guitar and an amp, and he's playing, trying to look cool and shit.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
I was like,
All two chords.
yeah, right, exactly. But I was
This
like, dude,
one's
that
3.
sounds good.
This one's 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, so literally just started playing that, and he's like, dude, it'd be really cool to do like a hi-hat like this and a snare like this and make a beat. So he started playing it, and then started like singing this melody, and he's like, dude, that's it. Let's record
Yeah, I was
that
like,
tomorrow.
dude, that's sick. Like, jumped on the drums, and I'm not good at drums or anything, but I was just,
Yeah,
just like whatever. And I was like, dude, let's like actually make this fucking
Yeah.
happen, because
And all the words like came out really fast. Like he finished the beat in like probably a couple hours. All the words were written in like 2 hours, and we just recorded it and it was done.
Sweet.
yeah,
Sweet. That's awesome. Well, let's listen to it, and that'll give me some time to ask you some more questions that
Cool.
people who taught me journalism will be proud of.
Nice. You were just running away. You were just running away. Yeah. I was just trying to stay. I was just trying to stay. Yeah. We used to talk every day. We used to talk every day. Yeah. I just was nothing would change. I just was nothing would change. Won't be the dude with the same bitch. I got control. I'm running it. Out on the stool, smoking a spliff, drinking a lot, passing a blunt, secure in the bag or something like that. I bust my ass just like my dad. Yeah. Just like my dad. Just like my dad. You were just running away. You were just running away. I was just trying to stay. I was just trying to stay. Yeah. We used to talk every day. We used to talk every day. We used to talk every day. We used to talk every day.
I be the dude, I'm the boss. Don't fuck with me, that is your loss. Don't mean to brag, I'm at the back. She wet like a vase, I drip like a faucet. It went all bad when you lost me. All of my time is what you cost me. You were just running away, you were just running away. I was just trying to stay, I was just trying to stay. Yeah. We used to talk every day, we used to talk every day. We used to talk every day, we used to talk every day. Won't be the dude with the same bitch. I got control, I'm running it. Out on the stool, smoking a spliff, drinking a lot, passing a blunt, secure in the bag or something like that. I bust my ass just like my dad, yeah. Just like my dad, just like my dad. I get the bag, you take a drag. I'll take you home when you're alone. You hold the guns, splat in my brain. Told me the truth, you made me insane. I was just wasting away. 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 Why do you only fuck with the old me? Left me hanging in. Now I'm so lonely. Spend the money and we're getting all stony. She fell in love with one of the homies. You were just running away. I was just trying to stay. Fuck what you say. You went insane. Robbing the bank. And all of the choices you made. Fuck what you think. Fuck what you think. Fuck what you think. Yeah, fuck what you think. I love that part, yeah. Oh, like a faucet. Like a faucet.
I think very strongly that your lyrics and stuff are so well written and they're deep. And talk to me a little bit, if you don't mind, talk to me a little bit about the idea behind the song, because I hear that you're saying you're like wasting away and running away, and it's obviously sad.
No,
and
yeah, for
just
sure.
like sort of help me figure out what is happening to you.
It's really hard for me to write happy stuff, like honestly, and I think I only like sad songs in general.
It's because he's adopted. So.
Yeah, it's because I'm adopted. Literally, that's where Spy Kid came from. It's like that's like the idea of just like it's really hard for me to write like anything happy, and I think honestly like something relatable, just like like every like kind of hip hop beat is usually just about like doing drugs and like bitches, whatever, or girls and stuff, and I'm just like, no, I just want to write really similar the way I do in Pool Boy. I want to write I want it to be catchy. Like I write a lot of hooks still, but also like I'm not doing too much. I feel like I like to keep things really simple when I write.
And I think it's like speaking just from like real things that happen.
Yeah.
I think that we're talking about shit that happened in our life and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, something relatable.
Yeah, where it's not like we're not we're not rapping about doing all this crazy shit that we didn't do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're actually saying shit that happened.
Exactly.
Real emotions. That type of thing. So.
Yeah. Is this sort of like the tone of the album?
Kind of. I think it's definitely. So far, our other songs definitely have I would say they have a little bit more energy than this one does.
Yeah.
But still, I would say a similar tone, but definitely one of our songs, Problems, that we have, it's a lot more energy and a lot more.
Yeah, it's
definitely a little dancier.
It's sad, but the vibe of it is happier. Like, I mean, if you listen to the words, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. But it's definitely more hype for sure.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It gives you some energy, I'd say.
Yeah.
Compared
Gotcha.
to that one. Yeah.
And so you all met at Sprint, correct?
I've known Joshan for a really long time, but he's kind of the one who introduced me to Cam, probably.
Yeah.
And me and Cam haven't hung out until Cam got me the job at Sprint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then once
and just to be clear, for those who are asking who Deshaun is in the corner taking video for Ben Whitley's
say hi, Joshan.
new music video or something, right?
Yeah, we're working on a video today.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which I'm super excited.
So I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
So talk to me about Sprint.
Dude.
Help me get a sponsorship by them.
Oh, man. Booze. No. Yeah, I've worked at Sprint for 2.5 years, but basically, I just wanted to work with my homies. I talked Joshan to come in to work with me, and then, Ben, I always saw him at the clubhouse, and he fucking talked my ear off.
Yep.
And I was like, this dude could definitely sell some phones. This dude will not shut the fuck up.
Yeah, literally. No, that makes sense. And I was like, bro, dude, I'm just a baker working 30 hours a week. I'm fucking broke. He's like, bro, you want to make money?
That was one of my favorite things, though, was going to go and
Baker
get coffee
Ben.
and seeing you at the bakery.
Yeah, very, very hungover, showing up an hour late. I was like, I'm sorry, Desra. This isn't for me.
Desra loved you. It's all good.
Yeah, I know.
And, of course, one of the greatest things I've ever done at Richland Source was because of you. You want to tell the story?
Yeah, me and Noah, one day he was there. He was like, oh, I could ice a cake. That looks easy. So he comes behind the counter, just ices some cookies. And I was like, yeah, it looks terrible, but I couldn't ice stuff either. Yeah. So we did that. We ended up doing a little
I broke 3 cookies trying to ice them, by the way.
And we did a baking show together. And I think that's when me and Noah officially were like, do you know what? I think we're friends.
Yeah,
yeah,
which is really funny.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was probably one of my favorite moments as a Richland Source employee. Definitely not one of my favorite moments as a journalist.
Yeah.
But as a human being, it was a really fun time. And the fact that I was able to shoot a video and publish it on Richland Source was almost even cooler.
No, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Well, that's awesome. Is there anything else that you guys were hoping to tell listeners about?
Yeah, we are shooting a video today, obviously. We kind of touched on it, but it's our newest song. I think our 3rd or 4th song, kind of, whatever. But I'd say probably
that'll be the next thing we drop. Probably it's a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop the video with a new song. That's the only way you'll be able to hear it for that time being, at least. Yeah. And then we're gonna release everything else on Spotify.
By the way, I think it's our favorite song so far.
Which ones?
The new one that we just did.
The one we're doing the video for today.
Which is called what?
It's called
maybe Long Way Down, but I think that's too many words, so we'll find out a title.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean it's definitely my favorite. I think your favorite too. But
Agreed.
so I'm super excited. Everyone, a lot of people like Running Away, but you know, they don't know we have like more, even possibly better stuff.
Yeah, I think everything else is better besides this first song.
Yeah,
honestly,
like-
I mean,
yeah.
that's awesome though. You
Yeah,
know?
that's
like,
great.
As a musician, that's the way it's almost, you know, gotta be, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah,
you're
for
only
sure.
gonna get better. It's
honestly.
yeah, that's fantastic.
But yeah, so I mean, basically working on 6, maybe more or less
Yeah.
song EP, dropping the next month or so, and a video.
Maybe
that-
possibly some summer shows.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
I'd like to do
definitely gonna do some shows.
Because
I
there's
would
definitely
say.
like a lot of like hip hop ish talent like. In
Well, the
this
scene
town.
in the music scene in Columbus is definitely leaning hip hop
No,
rap. So
no, for sure, yeah.
you may be able
I
to
would.
fit
I
in
really
over
like to
there.
see more of that in Mansfield too. I mean, Taj is gone, but Taj was really talented.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people like.
Well,
like
There's I can't remember the artist's name, but he just sent me a music video. I guess it wasn't the artist who sent it to me. It was like his manager or something. He just sent me a video. So he just published something. It was a rap song, and
awesome.
and Alley Cat, who's been on the
Yeah,
show
Allie's
several
great.
times.
She's
She's
awesome.
she's a boss. She's
Yeah.
awesome.
The
And-
trio. The
Oh,
trio.
the trio.
The
Don't
trio's
get
just
me
like
started.
the trio's incredible. And like,
Yeah. No.
I'd love to be able to see more like that style thing come into play. Like when we do live stuff, I want to have like live instruments because I play guitar on all the tracks. and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
that was another thing I want to
Yeah.
talk about. Like he's, you know, I'm making the beats and he's playing the guitar. You know, it's
For all
real
of it.
guitar. It's
Is it
not.
like with a loop then, or
Oh well, we're
sometimes Running Away. I played Running Away almost all the way through.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds like it'd be really difficult.
Yeah, so like I think we looped like that first intro like once, and then the verse like the choruses and stuff I played with.
Yeah. No,
So it's
yeah,
like-
yeah. There's multiple different patterns and
Yeah.
stuff. He strummed it. Yeah, and then like some of our other songs, he's got like some solos and shit, which is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
combining that with like a hip hop style beat, it's like I feel like we're bringing a different type of sound to like the area, which is cool. I'm excited.
Yeah,
about.
I'm excited to see a show of yours.
Really
For
fun.
sure.
Cool.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about?
That's about it. All I can think of.
All right. Well, we've got Beers a Shotgun, so
Oh
Well,
yeah,
you
we
can
sure
wait for
do.
us.
We gotta do a music video,
have,
so I
like,
gotta be.
20 Yeah, I have to be super drunk to do this video, so like.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Like
I
creative
mean, like, see
juices
what we got.
stuff,
I got at least like 45 minutes to be very drunk.
Yeah.
so-
gotcha.
'Cause
Well,
I'm
we
just-
should probably get you all started.
Oh yeah,
then.
for sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really
Yeah, dude.
appreciate it,
Thanks for
and
having us, man.
wish you best of luck,
Yeah,
and can't
thanks.
wait to have you on again.
Thanks for having us, Noah.
Yeah, you bet.